Okay, good morning. It is currently 8:47 a.m. and we're currently looking at gold as it is happening. And I think we see a potential trade setup here. We've just taken Asia highs, change of character, and we've just had a big hammer candle rejection off of this order block. So I'll probably be looking to take a short position right now. Let me just get my message trade up on my phone. Okay, yeah, so we've just gone short at about here. Stop is above the high, and we're going to be targeting these London lows. Now, why I took this short was basically the market opened for London. We came down, we swept the lows, and once we swept the lows, we had a big, we had a setup form that I missed going up. We then come up, we swept Asia highs, and once you sweep Asia highs, obviously we're going to be looking to go down. And also on the 1 hour, there's a lot of resting liquidity below these lows. Like here, we have resting liquidity on the 1 hour. And also, we have this massive imbalance here, just this whole massive fair value gap. And that was from news. And usually, when you have a massive imbalance like this from news, price usually likes to come back down and fill it again, just to get price back to equilibrium and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why my bias for the day is bearish. And once we see our Asia highs being swept like so, and we see a setup being formed with our change of character here. Actually, let me make sure I post this trade on my Discord server. I've just forgotten to do that. But yeah, I post all my trades live on my Discord server as they happen. Rouse trading, and bang, we are short on gold. There we go. So posted this trade, and look, as you can see, it is going quite well. If we break these lows here, that is going to be looking good for us. Hopefully this isn't just kind of like a little bit of breathing before we go up higher, but it could. But we are rejecting off this small fair value gap here right now. But yeah, I'm targeting London lows because it's the next major point of liquidity somewhere around this area. And yeah, like I said, we have a lot of resting liquidity under here on the 1 hour that we could look to target. We also just swept a bunch of resting liquidity above all these kind of low resistance liquidity on the 1 hour. We do have some areas above, but I don't think we're going to be pushing up that high. And then if you go to the 5 minute, once again, took Asia lows, formed a setup, came up, took Asia highs. Once we take Asia highs, we're looking to sell, and obviously we get a setup. As you see here, we had our change of character. That was a low by that wick. Only a small one, but it does count. And if you look, as soon as we took the Asia highs, do you see how big of a move we made? We made a big wick kind of hammer candle, and then this massive high volume negative candle, and that shows that this liquidity is being respected. And then we come back up. There's a fair value gap here which we didn't fill, but we didn't inverse it. We just didn't fill it, and then there was an order block here with my blue circle, and you see that hammer candle there. Perfect hammer candle rejection. Beautiful, what we like to look for. So we enter off the close of the hammer candle like we saw, and now yeah, the trade is going quite well. So we did just break these lows, which is a really good sign right there. And once we break these lows, we're probably going to be looking to go down a bit. So yeah, hopefully this trade will continue to go in our favor. And yeah, I think that's all. We do have CPI later, which is news, which can mess the market up a little bit. But yeah, like we on the daily, we had this massive bearish candle yesterday, took all these lows, but there's this massive daily fair value gap. And like I said, we usually price wants to fill at least into the 50% point of the fair value gap. So I think we're going to be looking to go down to at least here on price. 4 hour liquidity below these lows. Once again, we swept this liquidity, but we then disrespected it. We had made this massive bullish hammer candle, and now we had a massive bearish candle next to it. So once we see this big bullish candle here, this bullish hammer candle, but then right next to it, this massive high volume negative candle, it kind of shows that the hammer candle is getting disrespected, and we don't want to trade really with it anymore. So yeah, right now, look, we had a nice negative bearish hammer candle here, which shows that price tried to push back up, kind of like a break and retest. So yeah, I really think we're about to tank with this next candle. I think in about 20 seconds, this candle was about to go down. And that is very simply because we broke out, break and retest, price tried to push up, form this hammer candle, and now this is just a bit of uncertainty. Oh, look, we're right there. This is about a tank. This is about a tank. I literally put my whole life. There we go. I'm just that good. But yeah, I'm not going to get too ahead of ourselves because, you know, the markets do like to humble me, especially. I don't know, but usually when I get a bit of an ego about a trade, it always comes up and takes me out. But yeah, this is the trade we're taking this morning on gold. And as you see, it's going quite well. So I'll catch you guys up in maybe a minute or two and see how this thing is going. Okay, so a little bit later on this trade, and as you see, it went sideways for a while, but we've just broken this low, and we are looking really, really good for this trade. Let me show my MetaTrader. Yep, perfect. So we're up over about 2R on this trade right now. It's going really well. Yeah, we came down, made this hammer candle, then pushed up, and I'm not gonna lie, that was quite scary. Like, it's not really something you want to be seeing when you're going for a short, but almost like a break and retest, consolidated, and we've broken this low. The next area of liquidity, we have some low resistance liquidity down here, but I think the major ones are going to be London lows down there. And also, if you look at the 1 hour, all these black lines that I've drawn here, all these lows, you have relative equal lows in the 1 hour. And I feel like price just needs to eliminate all of these. And I feel like we're going to get down to here. But what I'll do is, if this trade ever hits my take profit, I will take partials. I'll probably take 80% of the trade off here and then leave 20% as a runner, because I do feel like we're going to be pushing down below these lows. But right now, yeah, the trade's looking really good. Just broke the low. We're tanking now. Yeah, so nothing really more to say rather than that is my risk management. I will be looking to take partials. Once I take 80%, stop when we go to break even, and then we'll leave 20% as a runner and see what happens. But yeah, we're up about 2R, maybe nearly 3. Yeah, about 2.4 right now. So yeah, good trade so far, looking good. I'll see you guys a little bit later on down the line. So yeah, trade's going really well. Just pushed down. We're at about a 1 to 3.7 right now, nearly a 1 to 4. And yeah, this is looking really, really good. I'll be looking, take partials probably around these lows here whenever price kind of shows a big retracement. But we are at an order block here, which could show price being a little bit like rejecting off of this order block a bit and pushing a bit up. But it's just a 1 minute order block, but actually also a 5 minute order block like here. So this could show price retracing a bit, and I don't know what I'm going to do just yet, but my bias is that we're going to be taking these lows down here, like I said. So I'm hopefully price won't respect this order block too much, even though it is quite a strong 5 minute order block that produced this massive move up. But I do think we're going to see rejection off of it. But right now, like, all we need to do realistically, if we break this order block, we're looking really good. But like, do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to wick last second here. Yeah, there we go. Literally, as I called it, I'm literally the market maker. I make these markets. I can call everything perfectly. But yeah, this wick is not good. We're going to be pushing up now. And yeah, it's going to be unfortunate. Do I think it's going to make my trade invalid? No. So I'm going to stay in it. I still do think we're going to be heading to at least London lows, but I feel like we are going to have a little bit of a pullback maybe into this area here, maybe even this fair value gap up here, which is really annoying because I've got stuff to do and I don't really want to be sitting on the charts. But yeah, maybe price will just break through. Like I said, we got so much liquidity down here that price wants to get to. Does it really care about a 5 minute order block? Well, it's rejecting right now, so I'm guessing it does. But yeah, we need to see what's going to happen. What's it going to do? Maybe it rejects off this fair value gap, this order block up here, maybe this wick up here, maybe this fair value gap up here. All of these things. Let's have a look at the fib, see what the fib's telling us. So, okay, we have gold zone up in this area where this order block is. So, yeah, there's lots of places where price could go, like up here, here, gold zone, and with a mix this order block up here would be a good retracement as well. But actually we've just made a quite nice hammer candle bearish off that fair value gap. Will that mean price going to go down? Well, clearly not. We're going up again, respecting this order block, which is a shame. But yeah, probably be looking for a retracement to then go down further. and I will catch you guys up when that happens or when the trade continues. So I just had to go run some errands for my family, but as you can see, I mean, I'm pretty sure I called the entirety of this trade, pretty much every step through perfectly, almost like I'm a market maker, you know. We literally retested perfectly in the gold zone at the order block, which I called. We then came back down, which I called, and now we're at this low resistance liquidity. And as you can see, I just posted on my Discord server that we have taken half profits at a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio, and our stop loss is now at break even. So it's now a guaranteed at least 2 trade stops at break even. And I've gotten rid of the take profit because I think with price is going to push down under this area, and as I said, into this imbalance somewhere here. So we're going to leave half the trade as a runner, and we stop at break even. And as you see, this trade is just played out beautifully. So I don't know if I'll record another one of this because it is. I'll record a bit further down the line based on if I get stopped out at break even for the other half, or if it does what I want and just sweeps down to this lower bit. But yeah, that has been trading gold this morning, and I called everything perfectly. I got the entry perfect, I called the retest perfectly. And yeah, you want to learn how I trade, learn why I know what I learn. Like I said, Discord server, link in the description. I post all my trades, answer all the questions, okay? All the trades from years and years and years, just join, okay? It's free, and you get to see how I trade. It's pretty much like a free mentorship. But yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys a bit later on down the line. So as you can see, we have just closed out of this trade. It is currently 12:36. I've just had my lunch, came back, and look at this trade. I mean, it is smashed a 1 to 7.4. Crazy, crazy money made this morning on gold. Literally beautiful, one London session. I literally called the markets perfectly. Like, I don't want to make too many claims about how good I am of a trader, but I pretty much called everything that this trade was going to do, like pretty much as it happened. So yeah, you want to learn my strategy? I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner for you to watch my full step-by-step strategy on how I trade gold. Has over 11,000 views, so it clearly shows what I'm talking about. My Discord, link in the description, where I post all of my trades. I posted this trade live as it happened. Look, we are short on gold, that exact trade that we took, and then look, it is smashed our take profit down here. So yeah, beautiful trade on gold this morning. Subscribe to my channel to watch how I trade. Join my Discord to watch how I trade as well, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Peace.